Hey there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, and that you are having a great day. And in today's video, I'm going to be sitting back in my very squeaky chair, relaxing and having a little conversation with all of you guys about putting your money where your mouth is. That's right. Today we are talking about the upcoming Mayhem special that TCG Player has going down at the end of the month on the 29th, I believe, where they are offering 8% store credit returns on all products purchased during the special window. And make no mistake, that is quite something. 8% is nothing to scoff at. It is effectively a pretty sizable discount. And while stores are scrambling behind the scenes to both add product, sort out product at the last minute, and ensure that they are ready for the sale itself, you can bet that right now, as this is the final week, I believe, before the special goes live, before Mayhem starts, as we go through this week, now is a good time to go through TCG Player and start considering, as a buyer, what you might want to add to your shopping cart. What kind of stuff you want to start lining your shelves with, so to speak, because there's a lot of games out there. Okay, a lot of singles, a lot of boxes, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on TCG Player's website. Not everything. I know. They don't have the Mega Man, NT Warrior, TCG. I know. It crushes me. It does. They don't have Rush Duel boxes. I know. It crushes me. It really does. But they do have a lot. And if you are a fan of a lot of the games on TCG Player, you'll see opportunities like this as a great way to either A, get a hold of some product to play with for effectively cheaper. Again, I know it's not actually cheap, it's just a cash back thing or a credit back thing. I know the difference. Either A, you're looking for relatively effectively, let's just call it cheap. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're looking for cheap stuff to get to crack open, or you're looking for stuff to sit on long term. And it's a overall great opportunity, I think, to put your money where your mouth is when it comes to what games you profess to support. And I say that as somebody who is a huge fan of every TCG, honestly. If you like these card games, if you are someone who professes to like these card games, regardless of your income level, regardless of how much extra cash you have, well, obviously, if you have like $20 to your name, then obviously this sale won't do shit for you. Opportunities like this are a great time to show your love for those games and grab something for the long term, if you are planning on being here long term, I should say. And I've said this before on the channel. Cheap product that you genuinely believe in is a blessing. Okay, for you to get something that you genuinely like for very affordable prices, knowing the state of the market, that's always great. At best, it's a glorious discount. If the winds change and the stuff you pick up rises in price down the road, awesome. You effectively paid a nice discount price for something that is now desirable. The rest of the market's caught up, and you've got something that's a pretty penny now. You were buying Scarlet Violet base set boxes when they were $90, and now they are not $90. Stuff like that. Or, at worst, if things either A, never go up, or worse, they do the other thing, they start cratering. At the very least, you have purchased something that you enjoy. I mean, I grabbed these just to talk about in this video, also because I don't think I have too many opportunities to talk about how much I love these things. So these are the premium decks, Chronicles decks, yeah, whatever. These are all full premium decks that Konami has released for Yu-Gi-Oh! Based on the Chronicles anime. This one is called the Fallen and the Virtuous. The Fallen and the Virtuous. This one, I think I paid $110 for, and these are around $140. Awesome! That's great. This is a good example of item number one, where I paid a little for it, it goes up, and we're all happy. And then the second one, the Spirit Charmers one, is another example of item number two. I paid $110 for it. It's currently $50. Now, if I was only thinking about purely monetary transactions here purely about the raw numbers, that would bum me out. But I like this stuff. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh deck line, so I'm happy to have it. And now that it's $50, I can probably afford effectively 2 for the price I paid for 1. That's pretty great. So I might add some more of those to my inventory at some point in the future. Just because, goddamn, I don't talk about them enough, but I really do like the Yu-Gi-Oh deck line a lot. There's something about it, man. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there that for a lot of card games is effectively at a discount. And getting that discount on top of the release price, you know, these are $50. So that's $50 off what I paid for it. You know, take the extra 8% in store credit I'll get off of buying one of these. I'll probably end up grabbing 2 of them. Or maybe I'll grab 3 of the 2025 limited pack. I think those are $40 a piece right now, so I might grab 3 of those instead. Those are cheaper than they were, so overall, it's not a terrible deal just to grab some stuff that you want, and you get a nice little credit bonus back. And again, it's for a lot of different card games too. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there that has very affordable prices to it, you know. Yeah, obviously I'm talking about the Charmers deck, and it's $50, and that's super affordable. And what, 8% of this is like $4 off. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up. Especially if it's just something you want for yourself. But it's not the only example, you know. Look at a lot of Star Wars boxes, for instance, are under $200 for the best possible boxes of the set, right? And there's a lot of people out there who are Star Wars fans who have talked to me at length about how much they love Star Wars and how I'm wrong and I'm a hater for Star Wars and all that jazz and all that good stuff. And just so we're clear, I don't hate Star Wars. I do not hate Star Wars. Just so we're clear. I know you guys think I do, but I don't. I promise. I don't hate it. I don't hate Star Wars Unlimited. I do hate modern Star Wars. Those are different conversations. But for those people out there who are huge fans of Star Wars Unlimited, Mayhem, and sales like Mayhem, not just on TCG Player, but at other stores, you guys get what I'm saying. Opportunities like this to grab effectively discount product with an extra discount on top of it is a good opportunity if you genuinely believe in the product. Because if you genuinely believe in it, then there's only 2 possible outcomes to your purchase. Both of them are good. Either you are right about Star Wars Unlimited and it skyrockets to the moon and Uncle Frank was wrong all along and you've made a bazillion trillion dollars, or you only bought 1 box and you made $100, whatever. You know, it goes up and you make some money, or it goes flat or goes down and you still have something you want. I cannot stress enough how this is a win-win situation if you are a true fan and not someone who's just in it for the quick flip, the quick tendies, all that jazz. You know, Star Wars boxes, there's loads of the Carbonite ones that are super affordable. Wilds Unknown, the newest Lorcana box, I think is like 100, 110. So that's super affordable. There's loads of old Pokemon cards, older Pokemon cards. A lot of singles, a lot of sealed product that is still very affordable. In fact, I grabbed a nice old Deoxys card in a trade the other day. I should have grabbed that for the video too, but I didn't think about it until just now. And it's just, you know, it's the same with other games. Yu-Gi-Oh has a bunch of cheap product, loads of cheap product in Yu-Gi-Oh. Loads of boxes in Yu-Gi-Oh that are $40 and under. It's just a fact. There's loads of Magic product and singles in Magic that are super affordable. For good reason. Magic likes to reprint their cards a lot. Flesh and Blood has super affordable cases. Not even boxes, just cases that are super affordable. Like 4 boxes for under $200. Sorry, no, Flesh and Blood, not Force of Will. Force of Will has affordable boxes too. You can get a lot of cheap Force of Will boxes. Something about those, they both start with F, and that messes me up. The point is, there's a lot of stuff out there that if you are a true fan, a real fan, someone who's always been a fan of whatever card game it is, and you're not just someone who's around now that it's popular, One Piece, Gundam, Riftbound, Digimon. There's all kinds of really affordable stuff out there that if you genuinely like it, now is one of the better times to grab it. With sales like this, I should say. Just because in addition to how cheap it is compared to when it released, and the extra little kickback you'll get from purchasing it during the window, It just makes sense, especially with the only two possible outcomes situation. Now, obviously, there's a stipulation there. If you are, doesn't matter how much of a true fan you are, again, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, obviously don't go throwing money at potential risking anything, because it's cardboard. You know, if you only have $100 in your name and you throw it at a box and it goes to $50, your wife is going to kill you. Let me say that again for you guys. If you're a married man and you buy if you spend $100 on something and then just a few weeks later it's $50, you are going to hear about it. Okay, it's not great. But if you do have money to blow, okay, so stipulation number 1, you genuinely like the thing. Stipulation number 2, you have money to spend that your wife or whatever won't kill you over if you spend it, you know? And, you know, even more than that, this video is not me telling you what you should buy. I'm not saying that if you're a Star Wars fan, you should go out there and buy every Star Wars box under $200 or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you plan to be here long term, sales like this are a good opportunity, a good time to yoink product for effectively a steal of a deal, and have stuff that not only you enjoy, but have stuff that you enjoy for a bit cheaper than you would have otherwise paid, you know, with just a bit of extra patience. I know it feels like I'm harping on about that, but it really does matter. And there's a lot of people who don't seem to think of 8% or whatever as a big enough deal. But, you know, if you spend, let's put it this way, if you spend $100, if I buy 2 of these bad boys, spend $100 on it, I get $8 back in store credit. That's not a lot, right? But if you are someone who actively plays these games, an extra $8 can grab you a single or two that you might need for a deck that you're putting together. Just think about that. An extra $8 in store credit could be, you know, sleeves, it could be penny sleeves, top loaders, etc. But it could also just be that one new other card that you've been wanted to pick up for a while, and you haven't thought about it. You don't want to spend $4 just randomly. So along comes an opportunity for you to grab some expensive stuff and get some cash to afford some of the cheaper stuff too. It's cumulative, you know. It's just nice. An 8% return on a box or a single you want is nice. More so, again, if it's for a product that has decreased in value. That's all I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to remind you guys that this isn't a sponsored video, by the way. I don't have a sponsorship through TCG Player. I do sell on TCG Player, and I know that they do sponsorship things, but this is not a sponsored video. I should have said that at the start of the video, now that I think about it. You guys can tell that I'm really good at this whole content creation thing, right? I'm a super smart man. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you genuinely believe in the thing and you genuinely think it's going to be around long term, then you should be approaching sales like this, whether it's on TCG Player or elsewhere, as a good opportunity to yoink stuff that you like for cheap. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. So I know what I'm grabbing. Well, I don't actually know what I'm grabbing. I'm probably going to grab 2 of these, or I might grab 3 of the limited pack, just because, man, I love these decks so much. Have I told you guys about how much I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh decks? Have I mentioned that enough on the channel before? There's just something about the whole play experience coming right out of the box that just sings to me. It just appeals to me. The fact that me and a buddy can crack open 2 of these and just have at it with a game that I genuinely enjoy, just don't like to play the modern version. There's just something about that that's nice. But I suppose at that point I'm definitely getting off track, and there's a lot of cool stuff in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh decks, but I'm going to leave it there for now, because I know that you guys don't want to hear me jamble on to some kind of side tirade about Yu-Gi-Oh decks on a video that's supposed to be about talking about the market in general. So thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Discord, Patreon, TCG Player, links below. And of course, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think I'm crazy for liking these decks? Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Boop. It's not. Stop recording. Stop recording.